Lando Norris finally earns his first Grand Prix victory on his 110th attempt, marking a huge milestone in his career. Was this win more of a lucky accident due to race conditions, or was it earned fair and square through skillful execution? Let's talk about it. McLaren's Lando Norris secured his place among Formula One race winners with a stunning breakthrough victory at the Miami Grand Prix. He outpaced his Red Bull counterpart Max Verstappen to claim the coveted checkered flag. Early in the race, Norris held 6th position, while his McLaren teammate Oscar Piastri showed strong potential to shake up the race with a fast start. But a well-timed safety car halfway through played to Norris's advantage, especially after he stretched out his initial stint. Following his pit stop, Norris returned to the track in the lead, relegating Verstappen to second place as he had pitted under regular racing conditions. Although Verstappen initially challenged Norris after the restart, the Briton successfully defended his position and gradually extended his lead. Norris's composed and steady performance, combined with balance issues for Verstappen, ensured that nothing could derail his path to victory. This triumph not only exorcised the ghosts of his close call at the 2021 Russian Grand Prix, but also marked his long-awaited first win after 110 races. Speaking on his very first win, Norris said this with a smile. "About time. What a race. It's been a long time coming, but finally I've managed to do it. I'm so happy for my whole team. I finally delivered for them. A long day, tough race, but finally on top. I'm so over the moon." While the timing of the safety car played to Norris's advantage, his car's impressive pace in the final stages was evident as he maintained a comfortable lead over Verstappen. When asked if he felt proud of his performance, Norris replied, "I am. The whole weekend's been good. I've just had some little setbacks along the way. I knew on Friday we had the pace, just a couple of mistakes here and there, but today we managed to put it together. We put the perfect strategy. It all paid off. Thanks to McLaren, everyone, and have to give a shout out to my mum and dad, of course." In response to being asked what message he had for the team, where he has spent his entire career in Formula One thus far and has shown his trust by signing a contract extension beyond 2025, Norris said, "What do I say to them? I'm just proud, really. A lot of people doubted me along the way. I've made a lot of mistakes over my last 5 years, my short career, but today we put it all together, so this is all for the team. I stuck with McLaren because I could believe in them, and I did believe in them. Today proved exactly that." Verstappen faced difficulties in keeping up with Norris's pace on the hard tires during the latter part of the race, gradually losing ground and finishing 7 seconds behind Norris. Although this marked the first race in 2024 where Verstappen finished a race and didn't clinch a win, he expressed contentment with the result. "I mean, you win and you lose," he said. "I think we're all used to that in racing, right? Today was just a bit tricky. I think already on the mediums, it didn't feel fantastic. We were pulling away, but not like it should be. Once we made the pit stop and I heard the lap times the McLarens were doing, I was like, wow, that's pretty quick. Once I had switched onto the hard tire, they just had more pace. And especially Lando, he was flying. It was incredibly difficult for us on that stint, but if a bad day is P2, I'll take it." Sure, you could say that luck played a part, but let's not discount the importance of this outstanding victory. It's not uncommon for F1 drivers to benefit from a bit of luck, especially when breaking through during another team's era of dominance. Norris's victory showcased his peak performance. Despite a challenging first stint that initially put him at a disadvantage, he expertly managed his tires, demonstrated exceptional speed in clear conditions, defended his position smartly during the restart to take the lead, and capitalized on the race circumstances to secure a commanding lead. The safety car played a big role by helping Norris gain crucial positions, and Verstappen's struggles added to the mix. But Norris's impressive pace towards the end of the first stint reshaped his race, indicating the advantage he would have had over Verstappen even without external factors. While he received assistance, his inherent speed and performance justified his well-deserved victory. It's always tricky to speculate on what could have been if certain events hadn't occurred, but what we saw was McLaren's impressive performance, matching the pace of top teams in race conditions. In fact, it wouldn't have been surprising to see 2 McLarens on the podium. This consistency in delivering effective updates to the car reflects McLaren's capability to challenge the established powerhouses in Formula One at various circuits. What made this win even more special was the overwhelming support and congratulations Norris received from his fellow drivers. It was a heartwarming and positive moment for Formula One, seeing the camaraderie and sportsmanship among competitors. This victory also reflects McLaren's management and resilience over the past few seasons. After losing out to Alpine in the 2022 Constructors' Championship and facing a challenging start to 2023, including being considered one of the slower teams in Miami last year, they've managed to turn things around significantly. McLaren's turnaround is quite remarkable, going from a challenging period to eventually surpassing Aston Martin for 4th place in the Constructors' Championship, and consistently challenging for podium finishes. This journey highlights the significant progress that McLaren has made, especially when compared to the opposing paths of Alpine and Mercedes in recent times. Alpine has faced big challenges, with Miami marking its first point-scoring Grand Prix of the 2024 season. The team's frequent leadership changes have highlighted issues with mismanagement at Enstone. On the other hand, Mercedes has not met the expectations of being a championship-contending team, and despite ongoing efforts to enhance the W15 car, the results have been disappointing. Just a couple of years ago, it would have been hard to imagine McLaren reclaiming the top spot so swiftly, let alone foreseeing the exemplary management and leadership they've demonstrated by mid-2024. Norris finds himself in a unique position, as no other driver of his caliber has waited as long as he has for a win. For many, this victory not only marks the end of the oft-repeated question of, when will Lando win a race, but also breaks away from a predictable narrative surrounding his career. While Norris and his circle will undoubtedly celebrate the victory and what it symbolizes for his career, family, and supporters, it doesn't fundamentally alter how we should assess him as an F1 driver. Norris's talent and race-winning potential were evident before this victory. It was more a matter of unfortunate circumstances rather than his ability that delayed his first win. So I guess you can say that this win doesn't alter the fact that he was already a driver capable of winning races. What do you think? Does Lando Norris's win in the Miami Grand Prix mark the return of McLaren to the pinnacle of Formula One, or did he just get lucky? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell for the hottest F1 news.